Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. Today is Thursday, February 2nd. We are hoping everyone's having a good day. We were going to be on a little earlier, and then my granddaughter wanted to talk, so that kind of took precedence. So, hi, SK. How are you doing today? So we are just hi, Kason. How are you doing? So he says hello. We're having a good day. Dave's home today, so we always love the day he works from home. So we are going to just do a little bit of a general reading, and then we will get into some free things after the general reading. We have an announcement. So hi, Rhonda. Hope you're doing well. You've been in our thoughts and in our prayers. So we are just going to do a little bit of a general reading, and then we'll get into some other questions. Yeah, my granddaughter's had a little bit of a runny nose and a little fever. She's feeling better. So when she woke up, wanted to call Mimi, Mimi has to talk to her. Hello, All About Maine. Hope you're doing well today. Okay, so he says we are going to get into the general message now. So we are definitely feeling the love today. She says the rose quartz is still here sitting on my desk. Definitely a heart chakra day, and the cards have like the weirdest feeling. So she wants me to stop. She's like, stop. She's like not letting me like take one more like. We get the beacon card, which is the sign on card. She's like, we're like literally wouldn't let me go any further. So if everything is always an opportunity to shine your light. And I feel like this is any big transition, know that it is, sometimes it's a rough journey, but like just follow that beacon, follow your heart. Sometimes things are meant to be about surrendering. So yes, we're gonna put that one right there. She's like, stop. Yeah, because then we get the void, which is literally almost like the first card that we kept going. So we feel like the current period is this energy, this void. Sometimes we're in this in-between stage, and we don't know what is next. Literally, I was doing my hair, and Celia told me that I'm not going to recognize myself in 2 years. She's like, you're going to, well-being is abound. So me and Dave have been working on trying to, manifest some more ease. So, we're definitely welcoming that into our lives. But so she says that's a message, and then we're going to get another part of the message. She said it's a 2-part message. The next part of the message is the bottom of the deck is the duality card, which is the yin and the yang. And Dave and I were talking about the duality this morning because today is 2/2/2023, and you take the 0 out. That puts 4 2s in a row and then a 3. So Celia says, that's really amplifying that energy of 2. So it's really also going to manifest that energy of the duality, because that's a 2. So just try to stay balanced today. The first card out is the conquering fears on the second message. Then we get the action card. And if you're having fear, sometimes the best thing you can do is to take some action. That physical activity works off some of that adrenaline, that fight or flight, and helps ease things. So if you're having a little place of that anxiety, try to do that opposite thing, and take some action that's going to bring you some balance. So we love that message. So if you are having any fight or flight or not sure of what's going to happen, sometimes just taking a walk. She's on the beach, getting grounded, take a run, go for a run, do some kind of physical activity, go biking, go do something that can really ground that and bring that fear to a more manageable place. Because honestly, once you work on that, you're going to feel so much better, so much more in balance. And she said, look at these two cards. These two are definitely that duality too. The beacon card and the void card, that's both extremes. Sometimes we feel like we're in this dark place, but just know you're in that dark place because you're going to be coming in to really shining your light and being the beacon. And, you have to go through things so you have them as reference points for later on in your journey. Sometimes that's not always the greatest. Trust me, I went through a lot of crazy stuff. So, and I've done all of that. So I have it all as a reference. So that's that message. We're going to see what these two are. I'm kind of curious how to see if they are that same duality. We get the karma card, and then we get the review and reflect card. So, untying the knots and timeout needed. I feel like it's definitely a day of doing that. I've definitely been trying to work on my karma. That's one of the things I'm definitely healing. And as we all are. And my main reason, one of my biggest whys I'm on my mission is for this reason. I want to heal my family lineage because you know what? I have the sweetest grandbaby in the world. And you know what? I want to make the world the best place I can make it for her. So truly, that's my why. I want to make it I don't want her to go through all the crap I've had to go through. And I don't want to have to come back and do it again either. So anyway, so sometimes I have a real moment. Because I'm working on my balance too, and really working on being that beacon and shining my light and trying to take some action with that. And I have taken action with it. Are you taking action? What fear are you working on conquering to overcome? What are you working on? You're going to get a little tarot. We feel this is definitely a very message about your spiritual path today. About, the duality of the day. Are you seeing the duality of that? Are you seeing your patterns? We feel like it's a super, yesterday Chiron was square Mercury, which is definitely about really, speaking about that wound, speaking about, feeling it deeply and expressing it. Sometimes we have things that hurt us and we hold it back. And sometimes, that square is an uncomfortable thing. And so we are definitely saying, if you have, speak from your heart, if something hurts, is that deep-seated feeling something that hurts your heart, express it. If you don't talk about it, no, it can't never get worked on. You have to, honestly, that's our greatest advice of the day. If you can't, nothing can be worked on if you don't express it and talk about it. So we are inviting everybody to express what you're feeling today. Just take ownership of your feelings. It's not right or wrong. It's just how you feel. Definitely the message of the day. Express your emotions. So, are you expressing your emotions? it's definitely a day to do that. Sometimes we are really good at blocking our emotions. And Celia says it's a great day to express them. So we're going to put those two because it's a brand new cycle. To really be standing in our power, to create that, the environment you want to create. Looks like some clarity's coming in quickly. We got the King of Swords, the Tower. So I think when you really take the time to speak your truth, you may be surprised at somebody's reaction. It may be a lot more balanced, and really can bring things into, a new situation and a new place. Because, there is the opportunity, that Judgment card, that is, this is definitely about our ascension path. And it is about really, we feel, speaking your truth and taking things to a brand new direction. So we love that message. Because with speaking your truth, you're just going to get the reciprocity that you truly are desiring. You can't fix it if you don't talk about it. How about that? We'll take that one today. We're going to get a romance angels, and then we're going to get into some messages. So guidance from the romance angels. Today is definitely a day about duality, and really, what action are you really wanting to take to overcome your fears? And is your fear, speaking your truth of how you feel? Are you afraid to tell someone how you feel? And you get the card of love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And definitely the truth right there. As you love yourself and stand up for yourself and really express it, it's going to really, bring you that reciprocity you seek. And then the soulmate cards on the bottom. This is your soulmate. Which, for me, that's your person. So that's just going to help call that in by you being more balanced. The more you can love yourself, the more that you're going to call that, energy in to really, the healing energy that's right underneath. Because it is a cycle that's trying to come in to be really balanced, but you have to really be balanced in your energy to bring that in. So we invite you, love yourself first. So beautiful message today. We're going to clean the cards up, and we hope everyone is having a really good day. Thank you, Beatrice, for donating. I saw that this morning before we came on. So we would like to thank you very much. And we will, we are going to start with you. And, oh, you cried a lot yesterday. What's going on, Beatrice? When I'm doing that Celia thing, I can't. But we have, Celia says, what's going on? And we are going to take a minute. And we are going to talk about our news. The last couple I wasn't on yesterday because yesterday and the day before, Celia had me working on getting my course on Teachable. So we are now on Teachable. We have our Chiron class posted, as well as some one-on-one coaching and some bi-weekly group coaching. So, take a look at them. They're in the description box below. So we are excited to have the Chiron class on there. For the Facebook group, we are going to put a discount code in there that's for the group members to get it. The price on it is $25, but we're going to discount it to $18.88 for the Facebook group. We are, this is like the Kundalini card came out and the Indigo card came out. Because this is like literally, like Celia wasn't letting me literally do anything until we got it up and posted. So what's up? So everyone, please check out the link below if you'd like to join. after the live today, I'm going to do the coupon code for the Facebook group and put it up there. And we are excited to have that up and going. But literally, Celia wouldn't let me do anything but sit here at the computer till we got it all done. So we are excited to have it done. And she, like, literally, when I was meditating after we got it done, gave me like a huge another to-do list of all these other things I have to do. So we're gonna do that. So she's keeping us busy. And Beatrice, he's trying to control me, and that's not good. And it's good, you gotta let it go. I consider myself to be very spiritual. I'm connected to my guide Celia, who is connected to my higher source power. Everybody has a different word for that. I don't like to always put a label on me. I'm me. I'm me, and I'm Celia. She said we're just us. And so, Beatrice, we are we're gonna get some cards for you. We're starting with you, Celia says. That's probably the best. You have to have a boundary. Beatrice, where is your Chiron? Because like yesterday, like Chiron was square Mercury, which was like in general, because wherever Chiron is that affects you currently, and wherever like the North Node is affects you currently, and where Chiron is in Aries. That is really about a lot about your speech, a lot about being bullied. I had a huge revelation about like when I was a child, my sisters bullied me a little bit. Just it's a natural thing. I was the third kid, and my sisters bullied me a little bit. And then honestly, I had a group of friends, and last year they decided to bully me. So now they're not my friends. So because I had to take a stand for what's best for me, because I know my worth. So and it's something I still feel a lot, because those were my friends for a long, long, long time, like just like family. So so now I've gotten to the point I'm just sending love. But it is a day of emotion. It is a day of really being triggered. That is why we also didn't do anything yesterday, because like Chiron is literally he's sitting on my 12 degrees. He's like couldn't be more triggering to me if like he tried. So so if I'm a little emotional today, I'm just expressing how I feel, which was kind of in that reading about expressing your emotions. So just a heads up, I'm going to express emotion. So, hey, Dave, I'm out of Kleenex. If you can get a chance to bring me some, I could appreciate it. Sometimes it is, but sometimes you have to do what's best for you. Sometimes you have to, pick yourself up and know what's best. And you know what? It's everything is removed from your life for a reason, because you know what? It left me the time and the focus to do my mission on what I need to do. So everything in the right time. So so he says, we're good. It has really allowed me more time for this. So we are doing exactly what we were meant to be doing. So anyway, so sometimes you just have to you just have to, do what's best for you. And Beatrice, sometimes you have to do that. But today is like a really triggering day on Chiron for that to where, thank you, my love, where Chiron is with Mercury in that square. It is a very strong aspect today in the sky for everyone. So if people are being triggered around you, beware. It's a day with things that can be said and could really trigger you out of nowhere. So he says, just beware of that, because that is what's in the air today. I will say we're having our Chiron class on February 20th, and that is when Mercury is sextile Chiron. and that's a much better aspect than that square, which is a very hard aspect. So that's why we are doing it on the 20th, because that is when Mercury is aspecting Chiron in the most positive way. So, okay, Beatrice, these are, yeah, you have to do what's best for you. Celia says, and you're getting ready to really break out and shine your light. And sometimes that's hard for other people to see. How did your reading go? Celia says, and she says, this is coffee and cards. This is not always about, getting your most readings out as quick as possible. Sometimes it's about, building our community and, having that talk. Because, we're all just helping each other shine our light. That's mine and Celia's why we're, shining our light to help bring, healing and, what we're learning, sharing it with everybody else. So, Beatrice, she does not want me to use these. That's why we haven't started yet, because she wants me to use these. And she wants to know, how did your did you do your tarot thing? Oh, yes. Hey Beatrice, can you drop the link in the chat? I would love to I want to see. Yeah, we want to see. We're excited. It was funny, Celia was not letting me do anything like yesterday. You get the card of kinship, so I feel like it's about finding your fellow travelers, and then you get the Archangel Phaneol card, which is hope, optimism, and new beginnings. Like that's really, and Beatrice, I would write him a little goodbye letter energetically, or I would write him a goodbye letter, and I would take care of it on this moon this weekend and get that energy, let it go. If it's meant to be, it'll come back. But sometimes people can't take, as you communicate, you never know. That was that King of Swords, the Tower, and then, that Six of Pentacles. And, your family here is giving you love, because we are your energetic family too. So we hope everybody is doing super well today. All about Maine. What's going on? Why are you getting irritated? So he says, what's going on? You get what you expect. You get what you expect. So you says you totally get what you expect. If you're unsure of what you expect, look around. Because at any moment, your current environment is an example of your energy. So, it's going to work out good for you. Like Beatrice, this is like, you got the new beginning, and then the Five of Swords there is about, for me, like that, that gaining new clarity. He's like, got that aha. Okay, I got the message. I'm going to go somewhere else. Where you're shining your light and really healing, because it is a brand new opportunity that's going to transform your whole life, Beatrice. The universe is trying to give you that gift by giving you that clarity to speak your truth. Is going to bring in a new cycle and really shine the light on that shadow. So that is huge on doing the work, she said. Huge. So this is so much. She said, this is, what, the university, this is such underlying of how much this is done for you. You're just totally doing the work, taking your time to do the work. It's going to really transform. It's going to go really well. Just got to have faith. So he says, you got faith? She says, you are doing the work. So, it's, keep working on your self-love. Honestly, shine that light and, shine your light. Be that beacon from that card this morning. Be the beacon. You have to go through that void, but then you get right back to being the beacon. Things happen and, look, the energy flows. Look, I had a whole emotional moment. Now, look, we are completely fine and back going again. So, yes, everything is working out exactly as it should. And, sometimes situations happen so we can address it. Like Dave and I will have an argument and I say, we work through it. And then I say, you know what? Honestly, we could not have had that whole conversation had that situation not happened. So even though we feel it might be a prickly situation that happened, you can't work through it unless it gets, brought to light. So, and that's all that did. It brought a trigger to light for you. So I would invite you to, when else have you felt that way? What other situations, what other relationships have made you have that same kind of emotion? And really spend time with that emotion and feel that emotion. And then you can work on, after you feel it, release it and, send it to the universe to be transmuted. So that was for you, Beatrice. Thank you. But so divinely guided. Like, she's like, all the major arcana and that were crazy. But yeah, wisdom, inspiration in the Akashic records. Beatrice, have you looked at your Akashic records? So, all about Maine. You took the first step. Thank you. We greatly appreciate you. And, our job is to help shine the light for other people to know that, it's safe for them to shine their light too. And it is, Beatrice, we definitely encourage you to, yeah. Dave, I got a book, and started working on it myself and didn't realize that, I was really kind of drawn to them. And then he got me the book. And once I started doing the meditations, I realized that sometimes in my meditations that I was going there. So, we ordered a book. I was going to get one book and Dave got me a different book. And I'm like, well, I guess I was supposed to have the other book, which is, I think, by Melissa Feek. And it was just a great resource. So, just a way you can do it. You can also, because I was trying to find someone to do it and just wasn't really able to find someone that could do what I wanted to do. And that was because I was meant to do it, something I was meant to do for my personal self. So maybe look into them. Lots of books on Amazon. You're in North Carolina, right? We love North Carolina. They have white duck tacos there. And the card I get for you, all about Maine, is your eternal spirit, higher self, and sacred intuition. And with that, she's kind of meditating. And just know that your creation's getting ready to really blossom. It's going to be so beautiful there for you. We love that. And we are guided to tell you we went to a Skinny Beats Sound Studio in Asheville, which really does a lot of he does like a we went and did a sound therapy thing. So I don't know. So he's telling me to tell you about that. Have a great day, Beatrice. Sending you lots of love. Thank you for the donation. Skinny Beats is the sound place, and the food place is White Duck Tacos. They have so many good tacos. It was like, they have one now in Nashville. Dave and I were talking about making a trip just to go have some tacos. So, because they were that good. So it's in Asheville. So there's a lot of fun stuff there. That county has an amazing amount of waterfalls. So if you like to go and do any hiking or anything, go there. Like that county, like I think it's DuPont County or DuPont Park or Forest something. So many waterfalls. It was just an amazing place. And we think you're gonna get clarity quick. And what's going on in your love life? Because this like something's about to change quickly. Maybe when you go there, you might all about Maine. How's your love life? Yeah, we know all about moving. I feel like whatever. Is he coming there? Is he going to come there quickly? Like, I feel like, or you may be given the opportunity for him to come there. I feel like that's coming quickly. Like that's messages quickly. Like, did you walk away from him? Because we get the 7 of Swords and then the 9 of Wands and put some boundaries out. Did you leave him? Yeah. Did you leave that person from your last thing? Did you leave this? Did you make the choice to walk away from? Was your last relationship that shit? I feel like total like. Did he feel like it was a more committed thing than maybe you did? I feel like maybe he felt it was more of a commitment and like you made the choice to like walk away. Oh, he thinks you're walking towards something else. And you're just walking towards your mission. Yeah, you're just walking towards doing the work. Does he drink? Is he overindulgent a little bit? If not, so he says, story number 2. Yeah, I feel like he feels like this was like a commitment with you, and you like, I'm gonna take it and go somewhere else. But I feel like if he's not drinking, then you may be having a new person that's getting ready to come in. That's gonna be that 4 of Wands. Just make sure the person coming in is kind of balanced. But I say balanced because I feel like this. But yeah, I feel like he is like maybe projecting some negative energy at you. So if are you protecting yourself? You never know. And he's never going to have time for you if you have that attitude. That's like marriage, family, like happy home. Everybody wants the 10 of Pentacles. So all you have to do is trust that you can have it if that's what you think. So he says, girl, don't you know you're worth it? Write the story that he will, and you would be surprised. I'm serious. She's like, write the story. Like, if you want him, write that story. I would also take the time to write a goodbye letter to whatever you're trying to release from the past, because that is like, and get some black tourmaline, because I feel like you're getting negative energy projected at you. And all about Maine. Do I have your new address? Is that the, so you says, hold on, we're just going to look. Maybe. Maybe. No, I have a Virginia address for you. Yes, the address I had, that's why I hadn't sent those cards, because I have an address for you. I wasn't supposed to send them to Virginia. You know what? It's going to go so easy for you. Say that, have that mantra. This move is going to go, yes. But I literally, that's what, so you say, change your mantra. I love this move. It's so easy. It's going to really bring the expansion I need. Speak some positivity into the move on how easy the process is going to be. I am open to receive the ease that's, trying to come into my life. Because it's trying. So he says, it's knocking at the door. You're afraid to answer the door. Yes, it's going to be so easy. So he says, it's going to be so easy. Yeah. So literally, just say, I can't believe how easy this is. And really say that with a meaning. I can't believe how easy it is. It's going to go so easy. You're going to just be surprised. Yeah. Like you can so easy. Yeah, but all about Maine. Dave has some black tourmaline around my office and around the house and the yard. So I don't know. Celia's really telling me to tell you to get some just little pieces of it and kind of make a little grid around you. So protect your energy. Yeah. So he says, protect your energy. You are very welcome. And Celia says, send me that your address, and we will get that out to you. Hi, Miss Vic. How are you doing? Hi, Shirley. Hi, Becca. I'd like to thank everybody for being here today. Yeah, she's like, but it's going to go so easy. You're going to really be surprised at how easy it is. We'll tell you that all about Maine, because you know what? That's our expectation. So we have pretty strong expectations. So we're going to have to do a video about expectation. I'll have to put that on my list. So Miss Vic, can we get a message for you? Becca, where are you from? Oh, we are in Indiana. Okay, we are getting a general for you, Miss Vic, of whatever wants to come out. Oh, snowy and icy. Yeah, we missed that weather today. It's cold, but no snow. Let go of urgency, surrender, freedom from time constraints. I feel like that definitely applies. Take a few deep breaths and know everything's always working out. And then you get the balance card, which is centered energy and self care. And then the angels of the seven chakras, which is power, truth, and connection. So we feel like it's asking you to meditate a little bit. And we feel like you may be a little off balance because you definitely, I feel like, have that sense of urgency because we were talking about that about work. But everything for a reason. Yeah, tomorrow it's supposed to be like super cold, and we're going back to the 40s and 50s for the next 2 weeks. So I'm really excited about that. Just getting past one more cold day. And hopefully it stays that way. So here's getting some cards for you, Miss Vic. Yeah, the sun's shining today. Well, there's still like ice on or snow on the roof across from us, I see. But most of it on the grass has melted. He must have good insulation, so he says. And Miss Vic, you get the card of the Ace of Swords. So be careful of where your thoughts are going. If you really focus, it's going to go somewhere a lot easier for you. It's really about where you're focusing your thoughts. Are you focusing on being happy? The more happier you become, the more reciprocity and money you're going to make, she says. Like, honestly, I tell people, like, when we go to restaurants, I'll tell, like, sometimes they won't be smiling, and I'll be like, can you do me a favor? And I've literally say, can you do me a favor? Can you smile for me? And they do, and like it changes their entire vibration. So you saying, have this energy of everything is all working out. It's getting ready to be the time for you to shine. But just know, she's like, it's all working out. Those are, the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. Pretty good cards, Miss Vic, with the Knight of Wands at the bottom, which is, sometimes that's in and out energy, but, like she's just, having fun. So we are encouraging you to find some fun today. Have some fun and know everything's going to work out. Sometimes the universe gives space in our lives. So we have time to, do other things. But that looks like, that looks pretty good. She looks like she's doing pretty good. She looks like she's getting a lot of money. So you says a lot of money. The more fun you have, the more, that's what we tell those girls at the restaurants too. You know what? If you project a little more happiness, people are going to tip you better, honestly. If you have somebody that's really happy and fun, that's serving you versus somebody that's really crappy of a mood, don't you want to tip that other person a little better? Just Good morning, Alex. How are you doing? Thank you, Miss Vic. So you says go have some fun. She's like, go have fun. That sometimes you're really busy, and you know what? Miss Vic, you manifested this. It's funny because we've been really talking about what Dave's been manifesting lately, about him doing it. And there was like a show from back in like the 90s, 80s, 90s. Family Matters with Urkel. Everybody knows Urkel. And it's like, did I do that? Did I do that in a nasally way? And sometimes when I get that reference for Dave, so today we played it for him at breakfast about that. So just know everything that's happening, you are manifesting in one way or another. So Miss Mick, you must have been really, really busy a little while back and wished you could have a little more free time. So you says you manifested this break for yourself. And sometimes the universe wants you to work on stuff. So you manifested this. You did it. You have a break because you wanted it. And now you want to be busy. So you're going to get that too. You just have to give up a little resistance on it. She's like, it's all going to work out. It always does. In the end, it always works out. In the end, always. Yeah, she's like, it always works out. And you must have been really busy not long ago and wish you could have a break. I bet like a week before Christmas, you were like swamped as could be. And we're like, I wish I could just have a little time for myself. So you know what? The universe is like, okay, here you go. So, but we sure you're going to be busy before you know it. Because having that little bit of break has given you more discernment of you like being more busy. But Celia says you should still learn a new niche in your profession that would really make you stand out. So she thinks there's something really good for you. Oh, my crying or tearing up earlier. So yes, that was what that was about earlier, was talking about having the balance. You have fear of, it was the fear card and the action card. Sometimes, the Brazilian blowout thing is what popped in my head. I know those people make a ton of money that do that. My daughter, so I would try that Brazilian blowout thing or like some new technique. I know you do the holistic stuff, but there's like something new coming down and not very many people do it. Okay, well then find something that's, I know in the holistic, there's something, we feel like there's definitely something. I would be, are you subscribed to like any like groups or anything? Miss Bick, are you in our Facebook group? We have a whole idea for you. If you are. If you're in the Facebook group, actually, you might have to be my friend. Either way, you can friend me on Facebook, and then I can invite you to one of my bath bomb groups. And they have like an extensive file list of different products. You could possibly, I make a sugar scrub and I make a bath bomb, and I've made some bubble scoops, and I've made a bunch of different things. And they've really expanded it. I think it's Bath Divas or something. But like they have a lot of different you can look through in the files. And it's going to bring you something really good because you get the achievement card again. So but like they have some like stuff in there, like I make bath bombs, and I didn't, like I said, I didn't want to use the SLSA, so I worked on formulating my own thing and only did organic. So Kaysen, are you still here? Celia says.
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
How odd. Dave, how do I make that stop? Okay, I guess it did. That is just crazy. Okay, I guess my Kaysen, we're going to get a card for Becca, then we're getting for you, Celia said. So, and Becca, we get the thoughtful or the mindfulness card for you, which is peaceful presence, quiet mind. So, are you meditating? And we get the divine presence, the force of love and creation. So, really good energy for you, Becca. Have a great day, Miss Beck. Yeah, it's like meditation. Actually, yesterday Celia told me I needed to start posting a weekly happiness meditation. So that is on the list of things we're gonna do. Your self-talk is like, yeah, so important. We're gonna get some tarot for you. But like I feel like as you meditate, like Source is trying to is definitely trying to connect with you, because you get the divine presence and then the connection card next. And then you get the goddess of the dreams card under that. So I feel like through meditation you're going to really get a lot of answers quickly. Becca, how's love going? Cecilia says this is one meditation, but we got another one over here. How's your love life? Is like your person like giving you like a little offer? Look, after that you get okay, Becca, the underlying energy is the Page of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Page of Cups. All of those are very, very small energies. In love, sometimes I feel like that can be a little in and out, wishy-washy. That's some toxic behavior. Becca, we invite you to look at your patterns in love. Is there a certain thing that's causing you to be triggered? We are feeling the thing that's really probably causing that toxic energy is just that mind chaos and not knowing you're worthy, because this card reminds me of the Six of Cups, which is that reciprocity. And like in that card, it's like it's just out of reach for that person. But we feel like your higher Yeah, very in and out. But we feel like there's something higher, a higher connection trying to really come in, because that Three of Pentacles for me is like me, Dave, and Celia working together. That life contract, and that comes in as you love yourself more, because that's the healing you need to do to really take that. Look, you get 3 of the 4 aces right there. The ace that's missing is the Ace of Swords. And that's almost that for me. You need to get the clarity to take the action, to love yourself a little more. Yeah, like the opportunity is like right there. But like that's some confusion about what you want. Becca, we invite you to look at our video of how I manifested my twin flame. Honestly, I did a few steps, and Big Wave Sound Therapy is Dave, my husband. So there is a big opportunity for you to heal so much right now, to really bring in your person, like your person, she says, all through meditation, because like Source is trying to really connect with you. And you're in. We see the Five of Pentacles, which is that lack card. Are you missing that person's not there? Because honestly, honestly, if you are missing that person, any person, just know that they are not right there, because you have a higher purpose. Yeah, you have a higher purpose. You have a calling. The universe is actually trying to give you a gift that you're not accepting with all this. It's going to really bring you that balance you seek and that stability. And the thing today was about balance. Chiron is square Mercury. So make sure you're telling people how you feel. Because you're definitely getting triggered. This is triggers that we've had lifelong. Like literally, Aries is, things from our childhood. And those patterns just repeat. So look at when else you've had those patterns. Who else has made you feel that way, of that in and out energy? So there is something so good out there for you. The more you love yourself, the more like that's coming in. Because we get the self-acceptance, compassion, and forgiveness card, and the Ascended Masters, which is, so we feel like you're getting like help all around. Like you have so much more help around you than you're aware of, Becca. So calling your guys, calling your ancestors, calling the Ascended Masters, and ask for help and guidance. It's all there for the asking. All you have to do is ask. And with that, I'm going to take a deep breath and get some coffee. And my mama's ringing the bells today, it sounds like. Kaysen, did you have a question, or would you like general? Oh, thank you. We were working on it. We were coming on earlier, but it just did not want to. But she wanted us to make sure we look good today, because we were announcing our class that, that we worked hard on. Kaysen, that message about earlier about speaking from your heart, really you have to speak to your father from your heart and tell him that. I mean, literally, Chiron is square Mercury, which is that uncomfortable place, but truly through that, how did he respond? Before, what about talking to your mom? So he says, what about talk to your mom? Talk to your mom. Yes, she will. And the next time before, when you talk to your dad, Ask your ego to step aside and ask your higher self to step in and have the conversation. Honestly. You have a certain expectation now. You have to change your expectation. Yeah, but you have a certain expectation now that your dad is not going to change his mind. Has your dad ever changed his mind before? Here, we'll just do a little energetic work. Has your dad ever changed his stance on anything that you've ever known in your life before? So he says, really think about it, even if it's something tiny or small. He's never wanted something and your mom wanted something different, so he changed his mind for your mom. She said, all you have to do is think of one time. Even if it's just something really tiny, small. Like that he did something and then he changed his mind to do something else. All relationships in one way or another are compromise. You have to compromise for it to be win-win. But is there compromise or... Here, so he says, we're not going there. She said, all you have to think about is one time when he may have changed his mind. She's like, just think of one time that when he changed his mind. Even if it was, she's like, one small thing. You just have to think of one thing he changed his mind on. And that can kind of help change your overall perspective. Because right now you feel like if he's committed to something that he's locked in and that he will never compromise. But that's not true. He can't. You can have your wish because, you know, I feel like that yellow brick road is like having your wish. You can follow your dreams and your path. And you get the Archangel Zadkiel card, which is self-acceptance, compassion, and forgiveness. And with that, we feel like you have it very much in your heart. You get what you expect from people, and you feel like he is not going to change his mind. And as long as you feel that he won't ever change his mind, then he will never change his mind. We feel like he has a very soft place in his heart for you. Yeah, we feel like, we feel like it's going to come out the way you want it, though. Because, you know, that card is the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. The Ten of Pentacles is that happy home. And the Nine of Wands. And then you get the Justice card. Can you we feel like you have these two choices. You feel like you have to be happy, or do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? So he says that simple. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? That's two choices. Why are you against marriage? Will marriage not allow you to pursue your dreams, your hopes, your desires? Do you not want to marry the person they want you to marry? What is your resistance? Because what's your resistance? Like, she's like, what is she's like, yeah, literally, she's like, what is your resistance? Like, Do you not think you can do that with marriage? Is that, I know different countries and cultures have different do you know the person he wants you to marry? Do you have a relationship with that person? Not necessarily. You get what you want. You can write the story the way you want. You can have wish fulfillment. You can follow that path. But we do get the Justice card, which is about a legal contract, and you do have the Ten of Pentacles. So, is there a contract? Maybe, absolutely, and maybe. Kason, we're going to really give you the advice here. We're going to ask you to take the time to write down, what do you want? Right at the top of the page, what do you want? And then underneath it, write why. Why do you want it? And then flip the page over and write how it will feel if it's that way. That was the Abraham process I heard the other day, and I tried it and I liked it. So, and so far my thing I'm working on manifesting. So, we're going to invite you to literally take the time. The written word is so powerful. Literally take the time to write what you want and then write why you want it. That why is really important. When I did my Chiron class, that's what I put a little thing in there about, this is my why. Why are you doing this? I am doing this because we feel like doing the Chiron has really helped everything in our life. So we are guided to share that. So so you says write down what you want, because you can literally have it all, because you are the manifester of your own reality. And if you want change, be the change you want to see. Write it down. Know that you have that power. So you can write that story exactly the way you want it. Write it down. She's like, write it down. And you may be surprised. You may find somebody that maybe has those common interests. We are sending you such light and love, Kason. Hope you have a great day. And you know what? It may be the person of your dreams that comes to your house. You never know. You never know. Fate has a way of working everything out. You are very welcome. I think Celia and I are going to take a break. She said, hold on. Hey, Alex, are you still around? She said, we can't forget Alex. She said, if Alex is still around, we'll... Oh, hey, Rhonda, how are you today? Hi, Ricky. How are you? Thanks for subscribing. Here, so you told me to look. I'm good, Rhonda. Did you hear from, how's your situation, Celia says. She's like, how's your situation? You get the Archangel Phaneol card, which is hope, optimism, and new beginnings. And then you get creation, soul expression, and something new. And then you get the balance card, centered energy and self-care. Rhonda, you are the creator of your own reality. The bottom of the deck is the sun. So we feel like things are about to turn around and change for you. We feel like you're just holding on something that's really holding you back. Because like in that card, she feels really restrained to me. And then we get the moon on the bottom. You get the Seven of Pentacles, the Justice card, the Hanged Woman, and the Judgment card. Rhonda, everything on that is from the heart up. And she says we're taking the moon there and the Seven of Cups. So you get the sun and the moon. We feel like you're just... We feel like you're very... I feel like you're very sad, Rhonda. And kind of just waiting. Waiting for that. For that Ten of Cups and that commitment. We're getting another deck. She wants more clarification. Because like that, this feels like waiting. Down here feels like waiting. We feel like you feel like you're very stuck. But sometimes you're stuck because you're getting transformed. Rhonda, you know what I did the last couple of days? I went on Teachable and I did my Chiron course and my some coaching stuff. And so you says you were looking for somewhere to put some stuff. And you know what? That Teachable thing, they have part of it where you can do it for free or they can do it where you can pay for it. But it is an easy platform to get something going. So you says she knows before you were trying to do something and maybe, that is that guidance we were meant to tell you. We did the Teachable, because it can bring you a lot of stability and that masculine energy. Because we feel like, oh, Rhonda, you're the masculine. You're the masculine normally, Rhonda, and right now you are feeling like, are you feeling like the victim? And in that, you're not comfortable in that, so you're very disconnected from your higher self because you're not feeling your self-worth because you're not feeling your self-worth. But just know, like, this new opportunity is like at hand. So take a look at the Teachable. And Celia says, if you yeah. Rhonda. Rhonda, are you between 49 and 51, 52, somewhere in there? Maybe even a little, because right now Chiron is like so being triggered, which is an abandonment issue. Chiron definitely triggers that, and it's like being highlighted, but like to where you can't see. Oh, yeah, Rhonda, you're having your Chiron like totally. I just posted the class. I'm going to post a discount code in the Facebook group. Did you find out your time? Because actually, me and Dave were talking, and I'm going to do the people that actually did the first Chiron class. We're going to send a code to you where you guys can get it for actually half price. Because you already attended the first one, and we just did a little modification to it. And so he says between now and then we're going to get another document together to also hand out. So we feel like it's definitely like Chiron is probably super being activated for you, Rhonda. I know my Chiron's super activated. It's literally right on my Chiron at 12 degrees. So I'm like being super activated. So it is a 50.46 year cycle. So it is right at that time. And with that Chiron is like huge change. Your birth time, you should be able to look on your birth certificate. Like mine's on my birth certificate. But like as soon as you work on this shadow of it and figure out the pattern of it, that sun's trying to shine. Like there's so much that's trying to come in. And like honestly, I found out about Chiron right before I was like I had heard about it, but I took the class like right before literally right before I turned 50. And it changed my life. Like here I am. Here I am. So and with that, Celia says we are we're gonna take a break. We love you, Rhonda, and we want you to really find out your time. If not, I'm gonna just Rhonda Google Chiron and Aries because I feel like your Chiron's in Aries because like that's where it's at right now. And sometimes we don't feel like Chiron square, Mercury, and we talked about it at the very beginning of it's about really important today to share your emotions of how you're feeling. So make sure you're sharing your emotions, Rhonda. If you need to reach out, you can always send me a message on Instant Messenger, and if I'm able, I will respond immediately. If not, I will as soon as I can. We are sending you lots of light and love, and just know everything will work out. Bye.